We go! 60 or.
Check. Lucky. Alert, flare.
Look. Squeeze. Fight.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The running game early.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
In the car. Put the car down. He's coming.
58 to Mike. 58.
Now it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On 2nd and 12, Watson, and he slings one that's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. 3rd down here.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them up.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benardrick McKinney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is fielded at the 27. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Watson, it's complete. It's Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in 1 shot.
1 shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Minshew, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Whitney merciless, showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Smooth. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Jaguars nothing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On 2nd down, Minshew. And the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And it's intercepted. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Back to throw, Watson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going to force everything either.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You don't know no better. 61, matchbox, lights. Rock it. Get it.
Minshew sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Here I come again. Check. Hey, watch it.
You're out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney and the Texans take over an excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And now he'll tuck it and run. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
He wants it all for the end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kenny Stills, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best.
This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big-time play there for the Texans. 57 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game. We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 10, Minshew, they'll roll him out right. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw is Watson. Going deep here for Stills. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 34. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another. Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break up the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9, Watson buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. Watson now to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Got it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll be inside.